Exiting a company is not as cool as you think. I've been there. Don't get me wrong, the money's great. You can sit on your ass for a long time. You can check off some boxes in your life. But most people who have exited companies for 7, 8, 9 figures, they're doers. So they're going to get bored pretty quickly. And your sense of purpose kind of feels lost because that company is now gone. And you can actually fall into a depression. And it really, really sucks. If you're in that situation, don't worry. There's something that you can do, something that I did that was the best decision I ever made. I grew a personal brand. Back in 2019, I got on LinkedIn, I started posting content, and I just started talking about my experiences as an entrepreneur. And it wound up being one of the best things I could ever do for myself. Little did I know that it would eventually lead to a business. Now, you can also grow a personal brand for the sole focus of growing another business, but you can do either, okay? Now, one of the hardest things people are trying to figure out is, how do I do that? How do I actually grow that personal brand? Well, I'm going to tell you exactly how. The first thing you have to do is create a profile. You've got to represent yourself in some way. I chose LinkedIn, so I created a really, really great profile that explained who I was, what I do, something that really represents you very accurately. The second thing I started doing was creating content. And I started creating content based on a specific target, someone that I really wanted to focus on. Usually folks who were like me, right? Maybe someone who exited a company, maybe someone who understands the rigors of growing a business. But now it's extended to people who understand how important branding really is. And then the last thing I started doing was engaging with people. I started commenting on their posts. I started sending them DMs. I started building relationships. And what wound up happening was nothing short of extraordinary. I wound up growing an incredible community. We now are basically working with each other to continuously level up. I'm learning from people who are smarter than me, who are ahead of me, and they're also learning from me. And that's all because I just started creating content and relating to people. So if you're in one of those depression, post-exited funks, and you're looking to do something, grow a personal brand. It's one of the best things you can ever do. And if you're having trouble on where to start, reach out to me. Happy to have a discussion.